Everybody talks so much about mindset, and that word mindset just feels like it's missing, it's strength, it's impact, it's oomph, I guess. And what I wanted to talk about was the idea that mindset is that important. Everything comes down to mindset. It's our understanding of the world, it's how we think. Think about how often you check into your emotions, for example, like just thinking, hey, how do I feel? That's a mindset shift that, if you're not considering it and if you don't have that kind of mindset of like, hey, I should check into how I feel, hey, I should check into how I'm thinking, you're not going to do it. If I'm not thinking about how I can start going to the gym and work out and thinking I can be stronger or fitter or more disciplined, all of that's not going to happen. None of these things are going to happen. It's the command center. It's the code that gets you to do the thing that you want to do, right? So mindset is absolutely the fuel, not even fuel. It's everything. It's the engine, the fuel. It's the whole car. And everything else is just scenery. And if we're not paying attention to how we think and we overlook the idea and, that fluffy whole thinking like, oh, you got to have affirmations and harness it and stuff like that. Like, I hate that stuff too. Like, I hate it when people just are like, I'm going to manifest crap. Like, kill me, right? So, like, I'm kind of more of the idea of like a grounded mentality that we do need to think better and find a better mental vibration that's aligned with the goals that we are trying to do. And it comes down to thinking better. So you could think better. If I'm trying to think off the top of my head, ways you can think better is checking in on where you're at, how you feel, what you're thinking about. This would be journaling, just taking a beat, meditation, stuff like that. That's like, where am I right now? So if you're on a map and you want to go somewhere, you have to figure out, well, where are you? If you're going to go here, is it north or south? You have to know where you are. Then where's your goal? Like, what kind of thinking do you want to do? What kind of place do you want to end up? What kind of thinking do you want to be? That's your goal. And then all the processes, the systems, that's the in-between, right? That's like, how are you going to motivate yourself? That's the discipline. That's like the input. That's the fuel for your fire. And it's fleeting. You go through it. But if you keep pushing, you're thinking of where you are, where you want to go and how you're going to get there is probably the best way to process anything. If I look back to anything I've been successful at, some roads are longer, some are shorter, but my thinking always knew where I was and how I got there. Also, it's a good barometer of how I knew I was successful when I was successful. So, hopefully this helps you out today. Till next time, peace.